Well, I think we've done a good job of addressing some needs. We have a roster spot open. We're going to probably take our time in looking at that. But I think Masai and those guys have done a heck of a job not only re-signing our current players, but addressing our length situation with Bruno and Lucas, and then also our small forward position with James. We're excited about that, and so we've addressed a lot of our needs.
At this time, this time of year, everybody's sort of playing matchmaker where teams are going to go. Teams are trying to improve in big ways. You guys have, you've made minor trims, but it's more or less we've got the same team as last year. How can this team accomplish the goals that you have of improving?
Well, we definitely plan to, Eric. That's our goal, is to slow growth and grow something and build something that's sustainable. It would have been really easy to just go out here and trade guys and move core pieces for other pieces, but that's not our goal. Our goal is to develop our guys. I think we've steadily done that over the last few years, and it's going in the right direction. We got to continue to do that. We got a little ahead of ourselves last year in making the playoffs, and so, but we got to continue that growth. There's areas where guys can get a lot better. And so with that done, I think we'll be where we need to be.
You've coached James before. What do you like about him, and what do you want him to work on?
His toughness. I think we love his toughness. We need his toughness, his 6'9" bulk frame to guard the Joe Johnsons, to guard the Carmelos. The number one thing with James, and we've had long discussions about that, is his role. He understands that now, which is great. And we all mature. We all grow. We all develop as men. And that's where James is. And, in this business, there's never a person you're going to say, hey, I'll never coach that guy. I don't coach that way. And James has shown, in fact, he has grown, he's matured. And again, you can be in the league a long time by handling that role of being our defender, our stopper. And not to say he can't do other things. He's improved in other areas. But for us, for our team, where we are as an organization, he understands the role.
Speaking of roles, Lou Williams is a guy that you guys have brought to the team. Now still some decisions to be made in the backcourt. What do you like about Lou, and is there any chance you see him bringing the ball up for your group?
No, he does. I mean, Lou coming off the bench, he's over the years has been very, very good at that. We need that coming off the bench, that firepower coming off the bench, the ability to score with the basketball. He's an excellent end-of-the-shot clock maker, and that's what he brings to our team. And his veteran play, he's been around, he's seen a lot, so that's going to add to our club.
You got Dwight, Scott Machado, Mike Kabongo in the backcourt battling it here in Summer League. Your thoughts on the battle for that third point guard spot?
Well, it's there. All those guys are battling for that spot. Kabongo has done an excellent job of defending. Dwight knows the system. He probably has a little leg up on that, but he knows the system. But I really like those guys that are battling. Machado has done an excellent job. Machado speaking Portuguese helps him communicate with his two Brazilian brothers, and but all those guys are bringing something to the table, and we're watching them very closely.
Lucas Nogueira, another guy, out of the league for a bit, but very long, very talented. Your thoughts on what he can bring to this group if he does end up on the final roster?
Length. I mean, Lucas is a long, athletic guy who's played at a high level in Europe. The thing you have to do is he has to get stronger, which we all know, but his length, he's going to change some shots. He may not block them all, but he can definitely change shots, along with Bruno. Bruno can do the same thing, both of them with length. Where they don't have it with their bulk strength, they definitely have an advantage with their length.
I looked across the court and I saw Hassan Whiteside, and I was like, that's not Hassan Whiteside. How impressed are you with the rebuilding of Hassan Whiteside's body, and what do you think he can do in this league now?
He's really changed his body. We had a scrimmage against Sacramento last night, and he was probably one of the most impressive men on the floor. His thing is fighting for consistency on the court with his effort and focus, and he's done that in camp these last few days.
You ready for the minutes crunch that's going to come when the year starts?
Minutes crunch, guys create their own crunches. You know, we'll develop a rotation, but guys will determine the minutes. And in any winning team, you have that. So
You'd rather have that problem.
I'd rather have that problem, and they'll figure it out themselves. The guys that produce are going to play, not going on any contracts or who's who. The guy that produces on the floor and get the job done will play.